back to my channel. Today we're celebrating my new hair. I'm back on my bullshit with the split dye, and I'm recreating a look that I did previously when I had this hair, just to celebrate and match. So lots of cruelty-free and vegan products, hella glitter. Stay tuned if you want to see how I accomplish this look. I like to start off with my brows and my base, which every single time I'm just like, this feels insane because I'm gonna be playing with glitter. Why am I doing my base first? Maybe I should just switch it up. Maybe I should just stop self-sabotaging. It's really hard though. Either way, I'm gonna start with my brows, and it's gonna be the same as the last tutorial. I think I am gonna just have you guys jam out with me while I do that. Again, if anyone is wanting a slowed down real-time version of brows, let me know. Okay. Check. So this look that I did essentially is just like big glittery wing action. It makes me think of My Chemical Romance. I don't know why. It's probably just the colors. And with the Lovecraft Meridian Liner as well as the Scarlet liner, and I'm just going to create almost a fully over the eyelid wing situation, and it's gonna be cute. I'll ever clean your brushes. No, seriously, clean your brushes though. Goth Mom says clean your brushes. It's so important. I'm gonna depot Meridian because I really want to keep this in my kit as well. So good. I feel like this is definitely like my favorite gel liner to date. It's just really creamy and smooth and long lasting from my experience. I am still living, I still believe in the pandemic. So, you know, I'm not going and working like 12-hour days in it, so I haven't tested it in that way, but I've definitely worn it like all day and it just doesn't budge. So that's that on that. What have y'all been watching? No one told me if they watched clickbait, and I would really like some clickbait discourse. No, I don't know why I'm like this. Anyway, I was trying to think if I have been watching anything new since we last talked. Sorry, you know when you just have to be silent for that? No, I'm just repeating shows, and that's just, I know we all do this, but I'm rewatching True Blood. I'm for the first time continuing to watch The Walking Dead. My core partner and I just started that back up last night. How I didn't watch that whole series before, I don't know. Yes, I know I'm an effects artist. Yes, I know I love zombies. I don't have these answers for you. Anyway, let me know who your favorite character is. I'm like relearning everyone's name now. Spoiler alert time. What's his name? Sean? No, Shane. Shane died, finally. So that's my joy this week, is that Shane died. He was the fucking worst, dude. Why is he like that? Yeah. He could just not be like that. But he's dead now. Trying to decide if I want to take this up a little bit higher. I think I might have in the previous look. Howdy. I checked and I did, and I will be doing that again because I really want to showcase the glitters, you know? And I just feel like with my eye shape, why would we not? Like, use up that lid space. You got it, use it. It's good. So, how do I want to attack this? I am going to start at my current point, and I'm going to just, in the middle, take it up a bit. Higher up on the lid space. We can clean it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. Plus glitter. My brush has a little bit too much on it. But yeah, I'm just gonna start taking it higher up on the lid so that you will be able to see everything a bit better. Rules for makeup and rules for life. Don't be afraid to take up space. Period. Yeah, so this week was really busy. Processing some trauma, as one does, and feeling really anxious but really excited for adding new listings to my brand new website. I was just having, I have a website for my makeup portfolio, and for a while I went between using Etsy for my handmade goods, between Etsy and having like a little shop tab on my portfolio website. And then I finally just bit the bullet and was like, let me just have a website for Sinister Sculpts. So that's where all of my handmade clay jewelry and like home decor is. And so I like quietly got that together and then started working on some pieces specifically for spooky season. So I made some really cute earrings that I'm really proud of. I tried a lot of new styles of things that I've done previously. And so I'm gonna make the wing a little bit fatter. So this week, I launched, what's today, Monday? I launched the fall stuff on Friday. So basically this week was just like me finishing up whatever pieces weren't done. And then, you know, prepping and scheduling everything on the website and making sure that everything runs smoothly for sales and stuff. So just been watching a lot of Supernatural, sculpting tons of things, and getting that together. I did it in the nick of time. I couldn't find my computer charger, and so I was like typing furiously to get my listings up, but I did it in the nick of time before my computer died and got everything set up to launch at 11, so highly favored. Shout out to the Guardians. Okay, so this is looking cute. This is thicker. It's a little bit above the crease. I could probably even go higher. I think I did for my last one, but I'm sort of liking where this is at. Could potentially blend and buff this out a little bit to give it some smokiness, which I'm tempted to do. But I think for now, I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit, move on to the next eye, and then pop some glitter on. So let's just vibe out together. I'm gonna speed up doing the other eye. Like I said, I'm using the Scarlet pomade, gonna do the same situation. And then we'll go back to chatting for glitter time. I did decide that I'm gonna smoke them out a little bit because I think it'll be cool, and then I'm still gonna have the glitter on the more defined bits. So I left the tip precise and alone, but I'm just adding a little bit of smoke right to this area. I'm gonna do the same with the red, and this is just like a whatever brush. I think it's supposed to be like a cheaper dupe version of like a Sigma brush, but it's a very, I guess, like tapered dome shape blending brush, but it's a lot more compact than like this sort of blending brush, and I think that does make a difference because I'm not trying to blow it out too much. I still want it to look precise and clean with just a little bit of smoked out, and I do think a brush makes a difference. So I just wanted to show the style of brush I'm using in case that's helpful for you. Okay, yeah, we can jam out now. So fun fact, I'm not sure if this is because the consistency still looks good, so I'm not sure if it's because I got this a little bit ago or if it's just that it dries down really quickly. but it is not buffing out very well. I'm sure you could see that. So, but I think I might have gotten it enough. I could go in with a little bit of a red shadow as well, but I think it's gonna be okay. But note to self, this shit dries down real fast. Tricky, tricky. Yeah, and these things happen, and sometimes you don't know until you do it. So I'm gonna leave this in here because this is real life shit, okay? Sometimes things don't work out how you want them to. So anyway, I buffed it out the best I can. I'm going in to make the edges look nice and neat. And we're gonna go over it with glitter, so everything should be cute. Sort of love to see it. I don't remember this happening before, so perhaps the Scarlet that I have is just a little bit old. But I'm not about wasting products in this house, you know? So use them. I mean, things have an expiration date. Definitely don't do this with your kit, but especially with my personal things, like, I'm not trying to waste it. I'm trying to use it as long as I can. So this might be the end of this bad boy. Oh my God, I need more coffee. All right, so we're gonna move forward. And I'm gonna be using the Glam Goth glitters. Usually I like to use them with the diamond primer, which is like Glam Goth's glitter base. It adheres to the glitter so well, really helps with like not having fallout and getting the glitter exactly where you want it to be and it's staying there. I guess I'm out of mine, I couldn't find it anywhere, so I'm gonna be using this today. It's a base booster glitter and shadow glue from BH Cosmetics. I have not used this. I remember grabbing it when I was doing a kit restock of a few different things because I was like, oh sure, I'll try it. So this is brand new. I'm a little bit scared. I like a lot of things from BH Cosmetics, but you know, new stuff, you never know how it's gonna work. Apply a small amount to eyelids, then tap on loose glitter pigments. Okay, all right. So hopefully same, different, but I cannot recommend enough the glitter primer that is actually made by Glam Goth and obviously like recommended for with her glitters. So that was my 2 cents on that, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this base exactly where I want the glitter, which is along the whole wing. Hers goes on clear. I'm assuming this dries clear. We shall see. I'm so scared. I'm glad y'all are with me. But yeah, like a base for the glitter is a must for this because we're really trying to do like a clean wing of glitter, you know? It's less of a messy look. Here we go. Oh my God, so pretty. I hope you can see that well. This Carrie glitter though. Oh, I need to add that to my Spooktember to-do list. What movies are y'all excited to watch now that it's spooky season? I just watched, and I guess I'm late to the news. I didn't know about the director until after I watched the film, but we watched Jeepers Creepers like a night ago or something. It was so cute. We put a little, the movie is not cute, but we do like a living room mattress situation. We have like some foam. It's like twin XL size, I would say. And then, you know, do cute candles and all the things and set up for spooky movie night in the living room. And it was so nice. That movie just stresses me out. It's just stupid decision after stupid decision, and then dismissing a smart black woman that is a fucking psychic. She's clairvoyant and everyone's just dismissing her. Classic. Anyway, that's not many spoilers in case you haven't seen it, but the director is trash, I guess. I mean, not I guess. I guess because I'm just learning about it, but according to the articles, he like has some molestation charges, so we don't support that. This looks great. So far the base is killing it. There's zero fallout right now. Have y'all ever had a glitter situation with zero fallout? Thank you, Goth Mom. And thank you, BH Cosmetics. Okay, yeah. So, what other scary movies? Oh, we watched some of the Conjuring movies recently. I think it was the second one that we watched the other day. But, okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Catwoman glitter on the black side. After I put this face down. But, damn, I don't know what I want to watch next. So, I'm open to suggestions. There is a film that everyone's been talking about, that the new one that's on HBO Max. Shoot, it starts with an M. Sorry for blanking right now. I'm sure someone can tell me in the comments, but yeah, I would love to have spooky season movie suggestions, because it's time. It's time, y'all. Let's be creepy together. This is so satisfying. And I really didn't have to let this base, like I put the glitter on pretty immediately, I would say, so I'm not sure if, you know, letting it get tacky or anything is recommended. It didn't say so on the container, but I am trying to rub it in pretty well so it's not quite as white. It's got a little bit more of a translucent situation going on before adding the glitter, but just a few seconds. Enough time to down some coffee and water. She's so cute. I hope these close-ups are working. I'll give you one of Catwoman since I gave you one of Carrie as a treat. As a treat. All right. Same thing. Speaking of like suggestions and things in the comments, do let me know if there's anything specific that you want to see from me. If you've been following me on social media for a while, you sort of know what I'm into, but for anyone new here, I of course love doing goth, grunge, alternative style looks, especially like sort of like doing that editorial style. I went to a makeup academy specifically for practical special effects, and so I'd really like to start doing some effects stuff, and I think it would be really fun because, you know, there's some things I need a refresher on as well, right? Like pandemic and just the way my career has gone, like I feel like there's a lot of things that I could do refresher courses on, so I think it would be really fun to sort of, for myself and for others, start doing almost like an effects 101 sort of thing that I could offer tutorial wise. So plus it's spooky season, right? So what a perfect time to get into that. I know there's a zombie look that I did last season using homemade transfers and prosthetics and blood and things like that that I'd really like to do. So anyway, that was long-winded, but I do effects and beauty, and then like I said, I also work with other clay mediums. I'm gonna add a little bit more glitter, I think. So those are the sorts of things that I do that I think could be really fun to bring to the channel, but I want to make things that I enjoy, and I want to do stuff that you guys want to see. So like, legitimately, please, if you have any requests or suggestions, I'll take them really seriously. So let me know in the comments what you're interested in. And then my kit is always cruelty free and 100% cruelty free and as vegan as I can get it, you know? So if there's product reviews or anything that you're interested in or anything having to do with that, I'm super down. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm gonna use a different base today. One of my other favorite, like, cruelty-free, beautiful, very like romantic goth vibes, I feel like their whole brand and kind of witchy, if you will, is Ritual de Fille. And hopefully I'm saying that as well as I can because I didn't take French. But this is what the packaging looks like. I wish I still had the box that it came in because the packaging is beautiful. But I think this shade, she might be my summer shade. But there's a little bit left, and like I said, I'm really about using up the products until we hit full pan. So I'm gonna use a little bit of that. I don't want to cover up my freckles today, so I want to use this sparingly. I'm also gonna use the Milk Grip Primer, I think, which I haven't tried these two together, so. But I think it's gonna be nice. And I want to use a fluffy brush to disperse that around. And yeah, I love it. What is it? Ethereal Veil Conceal and Cover. I knew it was a long title. It's so beautiful. It does make me feel ethereal. It's just so, it's really skin-like, and I love that shit. We love it. And so I would like to get under my eyes a little bit, as well as my chin, and then just sort of disperse it lightly around everywhere else. And I think the best way to do that is sort of with a fluffy blending style brush. I might use this, I might use, where are you? My favorite one that I like to use is not in my vicinity, so I'm gonna go grab that. But, and I think I'm gonna smoke out under my eyes before I do that actually too, with a kohl liner. We love the chaos. Yes. So I'm gonna do black on both sides, but then we're gonna come down with a little bit of a glitter tier of either color as well. So like, yeah, I don't need to go super hard with the concealer under my eye, but I like to do a little something, you know? Like to do a little something. Why am I always trying to go into, like, stop trying to do a British accent. You're not gonna do it well. It's like you watched one episode of Skins. Me to me. Smoke it out. Okay. I'm gonna go get that little brush because this already looks like the color of my concealer, but this is the sort of, sorry about my hand being red, the sort of fluffy blending brush that I'm talking about that I like to just use under my eyes and like around in general. And just sort of keeps things nice and light and skin-like, I would say. And you can sort of like dab it on and blend it out really easily. But this formula is super creamy and it's definitely buildable. I say I don't want to cover up all my freckles, and that's probably what's gonna happen. But yeah, I always have hormonal acne in my chin area, and like this is a very light layer, and look how it just sort of like evens it out a bit. It's so satisfying, and a little goes a long way. And like I don't really feel like I need to do a full coverage moment, you know? I feel that way a lot. And it's totally okay if I mean, this will be like glam as hell full coverage, you know? And if that's calling to you, please do it. Per usual, just because I do one thing, you know, I'm not throwing shade towards the other methods, right? Do a little bit right there because there's a little bit of redness. But yeah, more often than not, I sort of just feel like it's not always necessary to do full coverage, but it's about whatever makes you feel good, you know? I'm doing little bits of spot treatment, a little bit of redness, and then I'll give it a spritz, and you know, anywhere that I don't want to be glowy, say like my nose and my forehead, right, that I don't want it to look dewy, we'll just go in with, you know, a little powder. No big deal. No big deal. But yeah, just sort of fluffing it and bringing it down, and it just blends into the skin so nicely. I barely used any, and I feel like my skin is already starting to like, you know, even out, and where I wanted a little more coverage, like under the eye and on the chin, it's there. So 10 out of 10. I have some really beautiful red lipsticks from this brand as well. Like, y'all are probably familiar, but if not, highly recommend looking at their socials and their websites. Super beautiful stuff. I think they did a collab with Chelsea Wolfe, so that's really what I was saying when I'm like, they've got this witchy vibe about them. It all feels very, very magical, and a lot of the really beautiful, like deep red soot colors in both lipstick and eyeshadow. So if you're into that grunge or goth look, they definitely have the products to achieve those looks. Okay, so I'm gonna try this Milk Makeup. It's like a cream to matte bronzer for the first time. And normally I think they just recommend applying it straight to the face, but since, I mean, it's a sample, so I could, but since I got it for my kit, I'm just going to just put it on a little wax palette. And the shade might be a little too light for me. It's hard to say. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna just use it on my skin. This is mine now. Yeah. I sort of feel like it's not dark enough. But I like the concept. I'm gonna blend it, and then I'm gonna go in with Burial Ground, which is my usual jam, which I sort of do as like a bronzer. That's a bronzer. I use it as a blush bronzer, so I guess my brain just really wanted to put those two things together. So I do really like the concept. I like that it's easy to use and that it's cream to matte. That's pretty tight. Like, it dried down on the wax paper really quickly, so LOL at me wasting some of this product. But this shade is a little bit too light for me, so LOL to me using that straight on my face. But I can probably cut the top off and then sanitize and then use for some of my fairer skinned folk. So I'm gonna go in with the Gothic Romance palette. They look so similar, I thought it was gonna work, but I like to use the Burial Ground eyeshadow as sort of a bronzer blush situation. The last time I did this look, I used more of a, yeah, it's a little bit darker. Maybe it's because it's powder too, but the last time I did this look, I used more of a red blush, but I really just want to warm up the face, and this is just like a nice color that goes with like every look, so. Just take it up a little bit. She's so pretty. Burial Ground. And even though I take it up, I don't mind it being on the apples of my cheeks. I might go in with my concealer and just sort of clean that up on the bottom there, but obviously if you're wanting to do more of a lift and sculpt to the face, you don't have to go so much on that apples of your cheeks. You could start right here and go up, if that's what you're going for. You know? That lift and tuck situation. All right. Checking in this mirror. I think I feel good about it. So we're gonna move on to the glitter tears. You ever use something and you're like, no, that was actually not what I wanted to use? Okay, sweet. So I added the glitter to the tears on opposite sides and just sort of touched up my waterline. I'm gonna give myself a bit of mascara. I'm using the Kush mascara because I love her. Hey y'all, I'm back. I am on the struggle. I was gonna do some lashes, but the truth is that you should do lashes prior to your glitter. My glue was not having it with all the glitter on my lash line, and my phone was yelling at me about battery and storage. And so anyway, for all of that trial and tribulation, we're gonna end with a lip after all. And so I used the NYX Suede matte liner in black. I think this would be sick on its own with gloss. But I'm gonna go ahead with the lip that I used the last time, which is Hilda, I think. I think this is like a limited edition run, if memory serves. Did you see that? Oh my god, it's so perfect. That was so satisfying. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry a second. And yeah, I'm gonna call this look finished. I would say you can boost it up with some extra mascara to get your regular lashes popping as much as possible. And then my other tip would just to be, if you want to do lashes, do your liner, your lashes, then the primer, and then the glitter. Because there's just too much going on here to adhere to. It's just not gonna happen, okay? It's not gonna happen. But this is the finished look to celebrate and match having a split dye. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you liked it. And please let me know in the comments what you want to see next. Okay, love you, creepy cuties.